Hello my fellow fasting friends, it's Jackie and I'm excited to finally bring you another week update and just kind of chat with you guys about progress and give you encouragement. Hopefully sharing my journey will encourage you on your journey and we can just be in this fasting journey together. So I accidentally said last week I was fasting for 23 weeks, but I went back and counted and I think I just finished week 23. And as you guys know, I went 5 entire weeks without weighing myself. Since my 28 fast day start ended, I have been religiously stepping on the scale every single morning. It was part of my routine. I actually really enjoyed it, but I kind of just wanted to know how I would do without weighing myself daily. I know at some point I'm gonna hit maintenance and I'm super excited for that point, but I also just kind of wondered how I would do without weighing myself every day. So I'm just testing out a lot of things. It's kind of been part of my journey, is testing out different windows and down days with the 500 calorie meals and down days, just strictly down days, and just seeing what works for me. And I think that's one of the really important parts of intermittent fasting, is that what works for me is not going to be the exact formula that works for you. You have to test everything. That's why I really encourage you read Fast, Feast, Repeat, and you can get all of the ideas of different tools that will help you. And this is where I have started. This is the genesis of my intermittent fasting journey, as far as using it as a weight loss tool and developing it into a lifestyle that I hope to have forever. I'm learning all the different options and different ways to frame my day with Fast, Feast, Repeat. And so I shared this all with you not to tell you, if you follow my exact plan, even though you might be 5'4" and only need to lose 15 pounds, and I'm 5'10" and I'm hoping to lose much more than 15 pounds, you know, we're different people. What's going to work for me is going to work way different for you. And where I store fat on my body is different than where you store fat on your body. And our habits beforehand were different. So me sharing is just an encouragement to try different things, to see what works for you. And that's kind of where my No Weigh November came in, was I just wanted to see how I would do without weighing myself every day. One thing that I've learned is that I really liked the weighing every day, especially as I'm losing weight. It's very motivating to me. And I like data. I've said that a million times. That shouldn't surprise anyone. Data is my friend. I like the information that it provides, the peace of mind or the motivation to kick it into higher gear. That's helpful for me. That's helpful for my personality type, and I really liked it. However, there were some freeing moments. So if I had a longer day of eating, I wouldn't worry about stepping on the scale the next day, and I don't really think I battled that too much, but there was a little bit of freedom of thought. And I was also curious if that would impact my weight loss. Like, would I relax too much? And I definitely don't think that I did. The 5 weeks are done. I weighed myself this morning for the first time in 5 weeks, and I was 155 on the dot. My goal was to weigh 155 or less, which would be about a pound a week, and that's exactly where I was. I kind of laughed because it was on the dot. 155.0, and my last weekly average was 159.74, so I've literally lost almost exactly 5 pounds. Of course, today's weight was not an average, and it was also a down day weight, so I had a down day yesterday. I am still fasting today. I haven't opened my window on my up day, so generally those down day weights are a little less, but I was pleased. I saw almost exactly 5 pounds less in 5 weeks, so that is nice. I'm interested to see what my weekly average for week 24 is. So my no weight is done, and I am going back to daily weighing. I like to have the graphic on my Renfo app. I like to have the data. It's motivating to me. And for me personally, as I'm losing weight, I plan to continue to weigh myself daily. My hope, however, is once I reach maintenance and maybe hit a weight plateau where I'm no longer where I'm no longer trying to lose weight and no longer losing it regularly, I think that I'll probably step back to getting on the scale once a week, just peace of mind, checking in on myself. But I don't think I'll like go weeks and weeks and weeks without weighing myself ever again. I don't know. I'm 33 and I hope to have a long forever ahead of me. So I can't say forever, but I don't plan to do it every single day for the rest of my life. But I also don't plan to be throw the scale out and get frustrated with it. I'll be in the middle. We're going to go back to how I've done some of my other weekly updates. You can see right here on my Zero app exactly what I did. So November 25th through December 1st, I fasted a total of 20.5 hours every single day. That is a range of 18 hours of a fast up through 25 hours. I had one 25-hour fast in there. So on average, I had 20.5 hours fasted within each day. That does include Thanksgiving, but I did have a down day before Thanksgiving, and then I had a large up day. I was able to enjoy it all with fasting, and that was such freedom. I didn't feel bad the next day that I had pumpkin pie or that I had caramel country cream liqueur. It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I just can't express how free I feel in fasting. I'm past the hump. I now have a daily eating window, and I enjoy everything. I am definitely seeing that my tastes are changing. For instance, I had a hot latte, and I didn't like it a lot. I have not had a hot latte in a very long time, and I ordered it from a local coffee shop that I absolutely love, and I didn't like it. I wished I would have had black coffee and had the money back for the hot latte. And that's really interesting to me because I've liked lattes for a very long time. I also had some Halloween candy, just a few pieces. The gummy bears still taste delicious, but I had a Reese's Ghost, and I thought that was such a waste of eating that. I literally don't think I'll ever eat one again because it just was like, And I will say, like, I've never been a huge Reese's fan. I like them, but I've never, like, craved them. But it was just kind of like, meh. And I'm just finding more and more, I'm like, that's just, I don't think I'll do that again. And that's encouraging. I'm excited about that. I've always wished that I would naturally not want to eat foods that are considered bad for you or poor choices, but I do always love them. So during my entire 5 weeks, I did have a down day every single time, and I do fast for 24 hours after I eat my down day meal. That has been important to me. I feel like it is helpful for the weight loss, and I like having that 24 hours after the 500 calories because I feel like it pretty much blends with the 18 hours before the 500 calories. So I do 18 hours, 500 calorie meal, and then 24 hours, and then I have at least a 6-hour eating window with at least 2 meals, and I actually enjoy the entire process. My down days, I've had some that are really difficult where I feel like I'm just struggling to get to bedtime, but then like yesterday I had a down day and I ate an enormous plate of food, and it wasn't a struggle to eat or to fast, and I'm still feeling great fasted. So I feel like the longer I do it, the more I'm gonna have okay, this is just what my day is. But with that said, I do look forward to just having a strict eating window every single day with at least 18 hours fasting. That is still my goal. 18 hours fasted, eat every day. That is where I think my end plan is going to be. I probably won't have a 6-hour eating window every day, but I do think I will fast 18 hours. So I did want to share with you guys that I have started an email list. You can sign up for that below. You'll get a freebie where I share with you 500 calorie down day meals. I shared that a few weeks ago on my actual 500 calorie down day meal video where I gave you lots of ideas of 500 calorie down days. But if you sign up in the link below, you'll get a poster emailed to you. It's perfect to save on your computer, have it as a reference, and it just gives you calories of common foods that I've included in my 500 calorie down days, and it's easy to just kind of look and plug in and build the meal. Again, 500 calorie down days are important to me in my fasting journey. I would think that they'd be a great tool to other people, and the way I use them might not be exactly how you use them, but if you're interested in getting that freebie or just supporting me and signing up for my email list, the link is below. My email lists are mainly going to be like, I might share with you guys a funny fasting story if I run across one, or if I have a great resource or an article, I'll share that with you guys, or just kind of an overview, or send out my latest videos that I've made in case you missed them. But it's not going to be super duper regular. I'm not going to spam you all the time. It's not going to be super salesy. I don't have anything to sell right now. I mean, I have like the lamest Etsy shop in the world, but I'm just saying, like, I have an email list. It's mainly going to be communication, and if you want to sign up for that, you can see it down below. I'm going to share with you guys some of the food that I ate within this past week, and you can see how I eat within my eating window. I do try to eat a lot of vegetables. I really don't eat a lot of fruit. I'm not super drawn to fruit right now. I don't know. I think that you can get a lot of the fruit vitamins in your vegetables, so I probably need to focus on finding a better balanced diet as far as what my foods contain, or be better about taking a multivitamin to make sure I'm getting everything. I know that. But so now I'm going to share with you what I ate within this past week right now. So I ate 2 chicken shawarmas earlier. You saw a picture of one of them, and then I made this pudding pie. It's like a really quick bake, marshmallows pudding, whipped cream, bananas. Had a piece of that, and I'm closing out my window at 2 hours. I fasted for just over 23 hours. I'm opening my fast right about 18.5 hours. With this, it's wheat thins or the Aldi version, some goat cheese, some raspberry preserves, and artichoke salad. So there's red peppers and artichoke, super yummy. And we'll be having vegetable soup in a little bit. My window will be open a few hours. And then I have a down day tomorrow, the day before Thanksgiving. Okay, so after I had my cheese and crackers earlier, I'm having vegetable soup. I do have Parmesan cheese on top. We also have bread and cheese on the side. I don't think I'm gonna have any bread, or at least I don't think so now, maybe. But then I'm gonna have pie in a bit. So I am having my eating window today condensed because tomorrow's a down day and I want it to be early enough so that I can just time everything. But anyways, I just ate my soup and I'm gonna close my window with this pie, and my window will be open just about 2.5 hours. Okay, so here's my 500 calorie down day before Thanksgiving. I have cucumbers, tomatoes, green onions, and balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper in there. Super basic, very, very low calorie. I have half of a giant pickle from Jimmy John's, that's 20 calories, and then a 300 calorie Little John BLT. There's no cheese on there. Lots of veggies. I have extra pickles, extra onion, extra lettuce, and this will be less than 500 calories. Okay, so today is my update. It's Thanksgiving and I'm opening my window. It's almost 25 hours fasted and still hours before we have Thanksgiving dinner. I'm having leftovers. Most of this is tabbouleh. I have some bacon, chicken, hummus, french fries, sauce, lots of stuff in here. And I'm gonna have a shawarma salad essentially. And this is how I'm opening my Thanksgiving day. I'm gonna have my window open for like 8 or 9 hours today, and I'm gonna eat whatever I want because I'm excited, and that's why I did the down day yesterday. So it's 2 days past Thanksgiving and I'm opening my eating window about 18.5 hours with Thanksgiving leftovers. I'm gonna have my window open only for like an hour today. Pumpkin pie shortly to follow. I just finished my dinner, couldn't eat all the potatoes, but I'm having this and it'll be about a half an hour window actually. Okay, so I'm actually gonna eat 2 meals today. I very, very rarely do this, but I have Thanksgiving leftovers that I'm not gonna let go. I'm having a turkey sandwich, and the rest of the green bean casserole I'm sharing with that girl over there, LCK. And we're gonna have tacos tonight, and my window will still be less than 6 hours. I fasted almost 20 hours, and I know a day where I eat 2 meals will not really change much, so I'm gonna enjoy it. So after I had my sandwich and green bean casserole, I'm also having some granola and almond milk. Okay, we are having tacos, these Dorito tacos with chips and salsa, guac, all the fixins. The final thing I'm having in my window, which is gonna end about 6 hours and 15 minutes, is a hot chocolate. That just sounded good. I wanted something a little sweet after the tacos, and this is gonna be it. So everything that I've shared, I have had a few snacks like some Cheez-Its or gummy bears, but not a ton of them. The longer my window's open, the more I find myself snacking, but I don't grab the camera every time. But I just want you guys to see the majority of what I ate. But I do have a few more snacks, especially when I have longer windows like today. So at 21.5 hours, I opened my window with some cheese and crackers as I'm getting dinner ready. This cheese needed to be in, and I'm up for the job, guys. Okay, so after I had the crackers and cheese, I'm having steak, mashed potatoes, onions, corn, and a roll. And I can't wait. My window will be probably right around an hour today. Obviously, my favorite day of eating this past week was Thanksgiving. It was amazing. It was so delicious. And I thoroughly enjoyed 2 days this past week having Thanksgiving sandwiches, which is a leftover roll with cranberry sauce, turkey, and mayonnaise. That's how I opened my window twice this week, with 0 regrets. I mentioned the 500 calorie down day video that I made where I shared with you different 500 calorie meals. If you're interested in checking that out, you can click right here. It'll take you right to that video. Thank you so much for watching. Chow down and ciao.